Hello there, and it's another crayfish update video, just a short one today because there's something new for us here, something that has happened unintentionally. Not too long ago, some of you will know that we were off our off-grid system. Our solar system was kaput. So we didn't have enough awful lot of juice to go around the farm. So one of the things that was sacrificed was some of the air or oxygen being pumped into our crayfish tanks. Now the big tank's not a problem, we don't normally run airstones in there anyway, but behind the camera, these tanks and the tanks at the back, we've set them up to run the airstones off. So we kept them going at the back there, and at the front, nothing at all. So we put the pregnant crayfish, one in each of these bowls, and they've hatched without any, well that's not, just starting to hatch there. But we've just emptied the first bowl and it's worked. So without any oxygen whatsoever, guys. So we're going to go through the rest of the little tanks and then we're going to put them into, well, it looks like Nemo world. I'm just going to show you.
Wow, look. They have, but they're not big enough.
Not quite big enough, those.
No.
What I'm going to show you is our last vacant tank. Well, it's not now because we've just put a couple of 100 crayfish in here. We've still got our goose. But look at the algae that's formed in here. It's brilliant. We've got some different algae. They're like an underwater forest in there. Crayfish are going to love this. We have been asked recently by one of you guys how to create this algae and detritus, and I think it's just more luck than judgment on our behalf, or at least I'm honest about it. It seems to be if you can set up your tank so it's not in full sunlight all day, so about 50-50 seems to work best from what we've seen. Don't have too many fish in there. Toon's just been pincered by a crayfish. You all right? Oh, she's all right now. Just play acting.
Is it? You want to do my job?
No, I'm not doing it. I've got worse eyesight than you. I get pinched all the time. Right then, Toon's in charge of checking and stripping the baby crayfish, or craylings.
Oh my God. You saw it's a baby fish move, but it's not, it's a crayfish.
Bung bing bung bing. Sounds good.
Yeah. Oh.
A lot?
I don't know, the mom eat a lot or not.
You're going to put her in the first tank afterwards.
Oh, look at them. They're already out of mom. They eat all. Hi. Hi. Yeah, they're all out of mum.
Yeah, I think put them all in that first tank over there then. A nice new posh net. Pink, of course. Toon's favourite colour.
Don't think so.
Right, I think we should show them some babies in the tanks without any oxygen, otherwise they won't believe us, missus.
Badนึงสิ
All right then.
Check all ก่อนดิ I don't want to jump out in นั่นน่ะ
So our ingenious labelling system is, if the little hiding caves for the crayfish are left on the side, that means that the mums are out of the tank and the babies are ready to be transferred. Whoa! Where the
fuck is
well,
come
that's
from?
a great place to keep them.
Not me.
We just killed something down there.
Kill me. Give me
You know how much that crayfish is worth in there?
Give me heart attack.
What sort of farmer are you?
Okay, crayfish hide.
It's going dead as shock, isn't it? Stunned it. All the babies are going to have brain damage.
Oh, look. Wow. Start hat. A lot start hat. Sorry, not sure enough.
Do you want to throw that thing in there again?
Throw in what?
Throw it on top of the crayfish.
Who do that? Not me. start had some super dark and some super light.
Yeah. So 3 of these were out of the main grow out pond that we moved here. Still none have gone AWOL. How's that one looking?
Oh, just start had.
Okay. On to the others then.
Just got eye in the egg.
We really need to get some of these tanks empty because the big tanks are going to have a lot of pregnant ones in, aren't they?
No oxygen on. They don't care. Nah.
It certainly looks like that.
Lead water free, clean. That is a baby, not egg, but not big enough yet. They still need mommy. Look, that is the baby.
Ready or not?
No way.
Oh dear. Well, at least it still shows that it's working, isn't it?
They're just hatching. Ah!
Oi.
You f***ing thing. Sorry.
Nowhere near that one.
Got eye on it.
Yeah.
Got eye on it. Oh! Shh. Got eye on the egg.
This water looks dirty, but I don't know what it is, but you just get some of the tanks, you get a little bit of a film on the top.
Yeah, but they're not dirty.
No, the water's clean underneath. That's a small one, isn't it? That's probably the smallest pregnant one we've had. Wow, still loads?
More than 5, more than, oh, I don't say 500, but more than 300, I think.
Well, they say they're from 400 up.
Yeah? Well, more than 400 then.
That's quite a small one as well, isn't it?
How they bend their claw
It's like Jet Li, that one, isn't it? I'm not sure if that... Oh, hello.
Got about 10 egg on it.
Ah, was that the one? We weren't sure whether to keep her or not, but we didn't have another pregnant girl, so although she's only got about 10 eggs, we kept her in there.
Come on, girl. Not too much action, love. It's just had.
Right, so we haven't got any others to put actually into the other tank then?
Yeah, one.
Is there? All right.
Oh, where is it? Down there, isn't it?
So out of 7 tanks without any oxygen, 1 at present has hatched out successfully, but the other 6, they're still developing fine, and we can't tell any difference between these tanks and the tanks that do have the airstones running. It's a bit of a surprise, really.
Is it?
No, I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm absolutely clueless what that's looking like.
Look like crayfish. Look at them.
Right, let's put them in the new home then.
You might be help me sometime, love.
Here you go, my dear.
Short fucking tight. Wow, honey, so much. You see more than 300 in here, easier. When you see them in the bowl, you think they not look a lot. Which home they going to?
Nemo World.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Cái này Nemo World.
Dory World.
You got ladybug on you. Cartoon World is what you call. Oh, something in there. Wow, look at your food, love. Honey, put camera super close. Look at them all. Wow.
I don't know if the camera will pick them up.
Huh? No, they all, still got here.
Your tadpoles better not eat them. There's bloody loads in here.
My tadpole.
Toon just wants to thin the herd a bit for the tadpoles. There's just too many.
Yeah, but it's not really.
It's a key head, isn't it?
No,
You think?
poison toad.
We've never seen the tadpoles
No,
attack the crayfish, but if a crayfish is dead, dying, or molting, shedding its shell, then they do. So we've got to be careful. We don't want too many in there. Well, ideally none. But every night, it's like a frog orgy in there. A quick update on our Nemo World tank. It's staying lovely and clear. The guppies are taking a stronghold though. Yeah, the crayfish are growing nicely in here. Still haven't put any food in for them. They're still busy eating the oxygenating plant. Once they get a little bit bigger, then they'll start eating the morning glory that's growing there. But they'll be at the moment they're busy in the hyacinth root system, so we don't have to worry about putting additional food in here for now. So that helps keep the water quality beautiful, really. The second tank, the one that's in the middle here, it looks a bit scummy, but it's not. It's actually a very, very small floating weed that we've got in here. It's a bit thicker up the other end, and it just makes it look like it's got a bit of an oil slit. It's not particularly attractive, but it's super clear underneath, guys. So we do feed these on pellets sometimes, about every 2 or 3 days. But there's other bits and bobs in there for them to feed on. So these have just got some adults in here, mixture of boys and girls, and they're going to get it on hopefully. And yeah, it's all looking good. We're up to full capacity again. We need more tanks. No, I don't think we're going to make any more tanks. I think that's it for now. The next thing will be to convert one of our outside ponds. So currently we've got the one grow out pond. We've got 3 other ponds spare. We've got that earmarked, at least one of those earmarked for something quite special. One might be the freshwater shrimp as well, but the other one is going to be crayfish again. We may be combining it with our apple snails, grow them really big in there. So who'd have thought it, eh? You don't need to run airstones 24/7. Well, we've never run them 24/7 anyway. We only run them during the day. We try and preserve our solar power, you know, keep our batteries nicely charged. I know using air pumps don't use a lot of power, but certainly when we've had a lot of continuous cloudy days, sometimes we have to turn our fridge off and all sorts. So we do try to preserve our power. I know some of you have followed suit similar to our system here, where you do the individual tanks for your pregnant girls, then a concrete grow out tank, and then maybe the big grow out pond outside. There's one thing that I would like to let you know is when we ever lose a batch of eggs, it's normally because we've added a plant like morning glory, the pak bung, and they eat the leaves and some of the roots, and it starts to die off. If you don't take it out quick enough, then it'll affect the quality of the water. If you ever see your females, well, I call it fanning their eggs, and they're just doing this sort of effect. I think I've got a little bit of footage on the computer somewhere. I'll show you. I think they're cleaning their egg batch, or they're oxygenating it. I'm not sure. So if you ever see that, whatever you've got in that tank, change the whole water and replenish it, and you should be good again. But yeah, we've lost a couple of batches like that where we didn't change the water quick enough. So don't do like what we've done. Apart from that, it's grown really well. We seem to have struck upon a system that works for us and our budget, and now it's just ticking over. It's not costing us anything apart from a handful of pellets a night. It's really, really good, guys. If you'd like any more information, then feel free to email me. We've also got some information on our website about growing crayfish in tanks, and also we've got a pricing breakdown there as well. Okay, happy craylings.